Yahoo! Hello, hello. I. It is I, Avery, and welcome back to another Story of Sunday. We are going to be continuing our journey in the Angel Luofu today. Last week, we went on a wild goose chase to. Oh, what was that? Anyways, so last week we went on a wild goose chase around the Luofu to find Kafka, who turned out to be leading us on and then let us capture her herself, which was kind of interesting. And Pushuan and the Cloud Knights took her. Today we're going to be meeting someone who will let us, lead us to the interrogation of Kafka. Not much has happened on the account ever since last week. I did the photography event. I grinded some jades, but that's all. Not much. I am still on 15 special passes. I still have some jades left over, which I am hoping to get at least one copy of the next banner's 5-star Jiao Zhou. We still have 7, well, not still, but we do have 7. I'm sorry. We still have. Okay, why am I saying still? I have no idea, but we do have 7 standard passes. Hopefully, we will be able to get some more in the future to do another temple, because last time, before we ended, we did get Gallagher, who I wanted to get before but couldn't on the character banner. So he is one of the characters that I'm looking at to see if I can do a upgrade for my team. And we did get Bailu, who we just met at the end of the last stream. I'm not really sure. I'm probably not going to. Actually, I'm probably not going to use Bailu. Sadly. She's adorable, but I'm thinking, which is still very questionable if we even get Zhao Zhou, but for my team comp in the future, I would like to have Himeko and Jade with Gallagher and Zhao Zhou, which is kind of redundant because there's going to be 3 fire characters in a sense, but Himeko does work well with burning characters, and both Gallagher and Zhao Zhou, when they use their skills, considered to have damage over time and burning applied to the enemies. So that's going to boost Himeko. So that is the dream for now, and we'll see what happens. But without further ado, because I yapped about a lot of stuff already, let's get into the quest and see what is going on in the Sea Angel Luofu. We got a new message. Okay. Greetings. Master Diviner asked me to wait for you. It's about time. Can't go. I'm busy right now. Um that's like a location we have to go there, probably. I think.
What does that mean? It's just a picture. Are we supposed to meet someone there?
I think so, March.
It's like one of those messages a kidnapper sends in a horror movie.
Okay, don't get any ideas, March. We don't need that.
That's enough of that. Come on, let's go.
Yep, let's go. Where is that place? Oh, I can see it. Wait. I know you. Are you?
Hurry up,
It's
Ching-Chue.
her.
We'll be fossils by the time you're finished.
Ching-Chue.
I heard there was a disaster in the Divination Commission's delve? I'm surprised you're in the mood to play right now, Ching-Chue.
Ching-Chue. Okay, we found out how to pronounce her name. Ching-Chue.
Even if the sky was gonna collapse on the Divination Commission, the Master Diviner would be there to hold it up. What she lacks in height, she more than makes up for in stamina.
Okay.
Anyway, I didn't come here just to play. She ordered me to wait here for our guests. Time is precious. I'm simply multitasking.
Understandable. I do like her.
It's the place in the photo, all right. Is this a games parlor? What kind of problem can they possibly be facing?
Not much.
Isn't this hand a problem? I have the worst luck. Oh, hi there! I can tell just by looking at you that you're the Divination Commission's guests.
Girl, you were facing away from us. Did you bring us here just for this? Do you even know how long we've been waiting? You don't want the Master Diviner to know you've been slacking off, do you? How petty do I want to be is the question. How petty do I want to be? Very interesting though. It's an interesting start. Let's see. You don't want the Master Diviner to know you've been slacking off. She probably knows. She probably knows. Did you bring us here just for this? I guess.
I know, I'm sorry. I was going to wait for you by the statue, but... Ah! Triplet!
Okay.
But
She
folks from
is
the Roadkeeping Commission
multitasking.
descended on the area. It's too loud over there now. Pass! Pass! So I thought to myself, wouldn't it be better to meet somewhere quieter? Four of a kind!
Okay.
And wouldn't that be more fun, too? Better to show you the real Exalting Sanctum and introduce you to a true Xianzhou pastime, Celestial Jade! Ha-ha! Victory!
Okay, so she won.
Now that my wish has been fulfilled, there's nothing holding us back. Follow me, honored guests.
Okay.
I must apologize for your long wait on
So that was Ching-Chue.
It wasn't too long. Seeing your enthusiasm for this Celestial Jade game has stoked my curiosity.
I'm
Mr.
glad
Yang.
to hear it. You clearly have excellent taste. If you're interested, I can show you how to play. It's great fun.
Sure.
Mr. Yang, is this really the best time?
Yeah, is this really the best time, Mr. Yang? I mean, I get it. Okay, this is not the place where we have to go. Is it?
Look. Is that a...
It looks like a tree.
It's an ancient tree. We call it the Ambrosial Arbor. It was once the Xianzhou Luofu's prized treasure.
Wait, what happened to it? Is it because of the Stellaron?
I didn't know the Skyfarer Iron Commission were history buffs? Not bad. Younger generations usually don't know much about it. It's said that the Ambrosial Arbor is an ancient remnant from when the Xianzhou roamed the ether.
Wait though, the Xianzhou Luofu is like a big spaceship. So how is there a tree in inside of it? I'm
From
not
a distance, it
sure.
looks like half a tree stump. But according to records of the early nation, in its prime, it wound into the heavens, and from it celestial bodies hung.
Interesting. So what happened to it?
Meaning?
It means the tree was as tall as the sky and stars hung from its branches.
March? That was quite like obvious what she was saying. Like, why did Mr. Yang have to?
So, how big was it? Bigger than the Express? Bigger than Herta Space Station? No, that can't be right. Stars
Who
hung
knows?
from its branches. Then, how did it fit in the Xianzhou?
How does it fit even now? It looks huge from here even. Any tree in the spaceship fits this description. It sounds like an blah, 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 unimaginably magnificent tree.
Exactly. Let's just say it was bigger than your imagination.
Isn't that what unimaginable mean?
Anyway,
I
it's
guess.
just a legend. I see this view every day on my way to work. I'm kind of bored of it. Let's go.
Let's go. But this is not where we are supposed to be going.
I don't believe in ghosts.
Need your extractor cleaned or your star skiff serviced?
Awesome,
Look no
thank you.
further.
We're almost there, everyone. Stay close.
Oh, we're riding one of these again. Nice. I'm kind of sad that we don't get to see them ride the boats. Actually.
Just a heads up, please don't go running off once we're inside.
But they are really quaint.
You may
Like,
be the
they are
Master
really
Diviner's guests, but she hates people who
cute.
don't abide by rules and regulations. Oh, and people who ask too many questions, not to mention... Please, don't push her buttons.
Okay.
We're just here for the questioning. We'll
And
leave
why-
as soon as it's over.
Why are there enemies here? That's interesting. Okay. Let's go. I don't really want to fight right now. So we are making a run for it.
So strange.
Uh-oh.
Oh, let me guess, the gate isn't working? I don't understand. It's never been locked before. And no one told me to take a key.
Okay.
Hey, I know the food here sucks, but that's no reason to shut the gate on our guests. Are you really from the Divination Commission?
Maybe something
Don't scare
happened.
me. Master Diviner wouldn't let anything bad happen on her watch. There's no need to panic, okay? This
Okay.
isn't the only entrance into the Divination Commission.
Keep calm.
I know an emergency access.
Take a deep breath. Keep calm, everybody. Something might have happened, but that's okay. We are here to help. I guess. I'm not sure. Boom.
Here it is.
And-
You seem familiar. Is this where you come to avoid doing work? You're pretty sharp. Divination Commission staff call this the loafing gate.
Loafing.
When there's nothing to do, we often sneak out from here and spend a few hours lazing around outside.
Uh-huh.
Ugh, the Stellaron corrosion. What's going on? Great. This gate won't open either. We've kept the Master Diviner waiting. No doubt she'll blame unreliable Jinja for messing up once again.
Uh-oh.
I knew I'd offended that Diviner. That's why she sent this girl to help us.
Miss Qingqie, if you don't mind, may I take a look?
Huh? Oh, no need. Actually, I was just being polite. I don't see why not. Let me show you. This thing is pretty fun.
Okay. So we are... Okay. This is a puzzle. The Jade Abacus substrate system developed by the Artisanship Commission moved the computing modules with subroutines stored in them to bases with corresponding patterns so that the substrate can function normally. This is the blah 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 computing model. Okay. We have to put it here. And how do we do that? Rotate. Okay. I think I got it. Is that all? Confirm. No. Oh, do I have to reset? Okay. I think I have to reset. Okay. No. Then what? So it's not moving there. This one's not moving either. Like, that's it, isn't it? I have no idea what is happening here. Isn't this what we were supposed to do? I can't move anything here. And with these, I'm only moving this. And if I hit reset, it's going to push this back over here. And if I cancel, it's going to do something else. Yes, leave now. Isn't... What? What? I am stumped. Isn't this what I needed to do? I can't rotate these. But I can move this. Even now, I cannot rotate anything, but I cannot click anything else. Move the computing module to the position indicated on the panel. It is right there. It's right there. What do I do with it? I cannot move it any further. If I hit cancel, it's just going to go back. And if I reset... Help! Help? I need help. Okay. Wait a second. I have to take a look at this. Okay. And how do I do this? I have no idea how to do this. Why am I stuck on a puzzle? It's just a puzzle. Like, no, leave. And then what do I do? Is there anything else to do here? Oh, there's a treasure chest. And I can collect something over there.
Is that all?
No, it's here. I can collect this. Maybe I just have to, like, go around. And then try again. Do I have to? No. Why? I am very puzzled right now. No pun intended here. I have to take a look at it. And I am pretty sure that it's supposed to be automatically unlocking it for us. Okay. And so what do I do here? Yes. No. Are you serious? I wasn't doing it right. Okay. Okay. So I wasn't doing it right because that's not the place where I have to, like, this is not the place where I have to put it. Yeah. You need to move the coin to the green piece. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, figured it out. So I have to do this. And then this. Because it didn't need to match the other thingy,
You're
but the
amazing, Mr.
symbol.
Yang. You handled that well for an outsider.
So it wasn't made
I
to
officially
be
hand over the title of
a pair.
Keeper of the Loafing Gate to you.
Thank you for the help though. Like, yeah, I was looking at the, like, a tutorial because I was very puzzled. It's kind of embarrassing. I just started streaming today. And it wasn't even a hard puzzle, but I got stumped by it. That
Anyone
is an
here
enemy.
surprised? Anyone?
I mean, we ran into enemies right outside, so... I did it! Yes, yes,
Here
we
comes
did it.
trouble.
Can't we run around to them for a change?
Nah, we gotta fight this. Do we set up? I don't think we need it, but let's just set up.
You still don't. Humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
We broke one. Oh, I forgot they are Marastruck, so they are going to be reviving in the middle
Stay in.
if we knock them down.
Let's improvise.
You won't get away.
Okay. And the battle is over. Okay, it wasn't that hard.
Reach the end of the story in your own way.
Ooh, that's a big boy, and that's not where we have to be going. Do we need healing? I don't think so, but I broke it because yay! Oh my god. I was not expecting. I'm sorry. I love how sometimes I react in Hungarian and sometimes I react in English, but I was not expecting the big boy over there. Wait, there's someone over here. Mingyue. Miss Mingyue, how did you get over here without being attacked by those guys? Never mind. Let's go.
This is the Matrix of Prescience, a large-scale Jade Abacus calculation terminal. It's the pride and joy of the Divination Commission.
Okay.
We've heard the term Jade Abacus a few times now. Would you mind explaining what it is, Miss Qingque?
I would like to know, but honestly, after my my blunder with the puzzle, I am not really sure if I will be able to comprehend
A
it.
Jade Abacus is just a Jade Abacus.
How very succinct. Succinct. How do you pronounce that word? Am I using it properly? That's a very nothing answer. Thank you, Miss
That's a good
Qingche.
question, Mr. Yang. It might take me a minute to give you an answer. Let me think.
Can we just go?
The book, Glimpses into the Beyond, describes it as living jade engraved with symbols for divination into the unknown.
Okay.
Just like engraving a seal, the craftsmen of the Xianzhou Artisanship Commission carve faint symbols into pieces of jade and then insert them into machines to get them to operate according to a certain intention.
Okay.
Some jade abacuses are small enough to fit inside bracelets and jewelry. We put the bigger ones into instruments of calculation, so we can simulate the future and learn from the past.
Okay.
Take the Matrix of Prescience here as an example. As long as sufficient information is provided, it can answer questions on anything, from the evolution of natural phenomena to the metabolism of living things.
That's interesting.
They say the theory behind the symbols was handed down by Noose, the Wisdom Walker. The principles are so profound that in the Divination Commission, only the Master Diviner truly understands them.
So they are just microchips. They are computers. I mean, aren't microchips like mini computers? I'm a forest spirit. I have no idea about technology. Why am I talking like I do? So they are computers?
Seems like it, but Jade Abacus does sound a lot better.
Yeah. It has a nice ring to it.
Besides, ordinary computers don't have cool backstories. Technology handed down from Noose. Huh.
Interesting.
Even in Madame Herta's space station, I never saw anything related to Noose. Anyway, don't dwell on names. As long as the machine works, what does it matter whether it's a Jade Abacus or a computer?
True.
Just like today. Would it have mattered if Baichue had brought you here instead of Qingchue? It makes no difference at all. We're almost at the Matrix of Prescience core. The Master Diviner should be waiting.
Then let us go. Okay. So that's a space anchor. Sorry, lady, I have to break this. I think I might need some skill points or technique points in the future.
Diviner Fu, how are things progressing?
It's the boy. It's the boy! Jingyan.
We're fluctuating between the heaven and thunder trigrams. A step forward bridges no distance hence.
What does that mean?
And for those who don't speak Fushen,
It's an utter disaster. How's that for a divination commission, Fortune?
Not very great. Speaking of Fortune, it would be nice to see something
The
happier.
matrix of prescience has stopped operating, and the symbols have dimmed. There are Stellaron spirits wreaking havoc inside the Commission, and the Cloud Knights are struggling to protect civilians. I want to restore the matrix of prescience, but I have no forces available.
I mean, one thing is more important than another. I guess for now, I think the safety of the civilians is more pressing than restoring this
And on top of all of that,
thingy.
General, we still have to deal with the Stellaron hunter you handed to us. If that's not an utter disaster, then I don't know what is.
I mean, yeah. She's right. It is.
but you're Fushen, the seer, the boundless, omniscient. Bringing luck and avoiding misfortune is your strong suit, isn't it?
You don't need to flatter me, General. It's natural for fortune to fluctuate. There's no escaping it. The Divination Commission simply does its best to uncover the good and the bad and then make the right decisions. We have no magical means to turn the tide.
I mean, yeah, that's true. Even if you know something is going to happen, all you can do is lessen the blow, I guess. Because it will happen either way. Even if you want to try to avoid it, it will come true one way or another, probably.
And that
So,
is precisely why we need you in charge. When it comes to handling clairvoyant Stellaron hunters, who better than Fushen the Seer? As for reinforcements, you didn't think I'd be unprepared, did you?
didn't say the line. I think that's a voice line, actually, that he says as a playable character, not in the story. But yeah, he didn't say the line.
Look, help has just arrived.
Master Diviner, I brought you the guests. Though, it wasn't your order I received. So, General, even guests are on the payroll these days?
Lady, we were the ones who were distracting Kafka so you could arrest her. Like, show some respect, please. We help.
Well, since they're here already, I may as well make use of them.
That's an interesting way to put it, but I have no objections.
Entering the matrix of prescience without my permission is a breach of protocol.
Okay.
Would be an ungracious thing to say in the present circumstances. I
That's
admit
better.
I'm pleasantly surprised to see you here.
That is much better to hear. Thank you.
Jinta is often unreliable, but she comes through for us when the need arises.
Glad to have us as your errand runners, aren't you? I thought you were going to have us escorted out. Like, both of these are pretty accurate. Because we are running errands for them. But she didn't really warm up to us the last time we met. So yeah, glad to have us as your
It's
errand
nice to have
runners,
people
aren't
I
you?
can entrust with difficult matters. I'm not like the General, and you don't even belong to my commission. I certainly won't be bossing you around.
Okay, that's fair enough. Tell us where you need help and we will try our best to do
No
so.
need for the formalities. We heard what the General said. If you need something from us, just say the word.
That's why we're here. To help.
Very well, then I'll keep this brief. The Divination Commission is currently understaffed. I need your help to restart the Matrix of Prescience's space terminals and eliminate the Stellaron spirits along the way.
Gotcha. Won't we be breaching angel secrets in the process? I don't know anything about this Matrix of Prescience. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that properly, but welcome! If you are new here and you didn't hear me talk about anything at all before, I do not pronounce things properly. Won't we be breaching angel
Yes, but you needn't worry.
secret?
You have my permission.
Okay, that was beautiful. You have my permission. Thank you.
Jing Chui will accompany you. She'll be in charge of restarting the terminal. As for eliminating the spirits,
that's going to be our job, I guess.
I hath divined our future. We are destined to be errand runners. Forever.
Okay, March. Just say the magic word.
What? Which magic word? The universal one?
Please?
Please. Good enough.
Yes, Fuxuan. We will help you.
Jing Chui, restarting the base terminals will be your responsibility. Oh, and forget everything you saw and heard just now.
Thank you. The boy.
It's been a while, my astro guest.
Hi.
Thanks to you, the Luofu has successfully brought Kafka to justice. I am truly grateful. There hadn't been a single Stellaron hunter arrest since the Inter-Astral Peace Corporation issued their bounty. This is a victory for the Xianzhou.
Yes, General. So, are you guys in the ITC in direct competition? Let's flip this huge bounty 50-50. I mean, technically, we were the ones who cornered her. Don't mind the fact that she wanted to be captured because she probably knew what the outcome will be, but I'm not really sure how to answer here or what to say here. You didn't give us the full picture of your plan for Kafka. I mean, we will find it out soon, hopefully. But yeah.
Fu Shen's matrix of prescience was able to go one step further than Kafka. To maintain the upper hand, I had to keep it a surprise. I hope this hasn't made you doubt my sincerity.
Hi, hello, welcome. Glad you could join us. Hope you will have a wonderful time today. To maintain the upper hand, I had to keep it as a surprise. I mean, that's understandable. That's okay.
Next time, maybe ease off on the surprises?
March, shh. Shh. It's okay. It was Jingyun.
I promise to be more transparent next time.
He can do anything he wants.
At present, Kafka has no intention of speaking, and the Stellaron hunter's motives remain unknown. We must rely on the power of the Divination Commission to unearth the truth.
Understandable.
Unearth the truth? You mean interrogate Kafka with the Matrix of Prescience?
I mean, that is one way to say it.
Precisely. The Matrix of Prescience is the Divination Commission's ultimate weapon. It was originally used to calculate navigation routes and predict future events.
Oh.
But the secrets of the Stellaron hunters cannot remain hidden any longer. I have no choice but to move beyond conventional protocol. We must use divination to ascertain Kafka's intent.
It would be nice to get to know what they
Everything
are planning.
hinges on restoring the Matrix of Prescience, which is why I would like you to help Diviner Fu complete the setup. I am eternally grateful for your assistance.
Aww. I mean, that's why we came here. We wanted to help. So we have to go that way. We thought we were going to be, okay, that's a new mechanic. Shifting screen. Shifting screen is a short-distance teleportation device of the Artisanship Commission that allows characters to teleport between two spatial coordinates. Some shifting screens can be rotated and aligned to another shifting screen, allowing characters to teleport between them. Okay, so these are like the little thingies in Inazuma in Genshin Impact where you can like put on the electrogranum and then jump from one thingy to the other, I guess. Similar, yes. But they're very pretty. Birds. Cute little birds. I can break this. Boom.
Let
Material.
me see. This is the temporal terminal.
Okay.
Observes the potential of the temporal plane. They say this terminal is designed to retrieve information related to time.
So, what does that mean? Activate. It's another puzzle. Okay. I have no idea how to. Is this like pronounced the way it is written, or is this like there's like a specific way how to say this? Whatever this thing is, it is a large-scale jade abacus calculation terminal used to calculate shipping routes and predict future events. To activate the base terminal, simply move the layout on the ground to match the pattern with the shape that is shown. Okay. So, I will have to pick this one up and put it here. And then pick this one up and put it here. Okay, that's correct.
That should do it.
Nice.
What? You just matched up those symbols. Is that it? The more complex something is, the more important it is to keep it simple. Don't you think?
Yeah, I see why
If it's
that.
so simple, why didn't your master diviner come and do it herself?
March.
Maybe deep down she just wants to be lazy once in a while. Like me.
We agreed to help, March. Don't make this any harder than it should be. Look at that though. Like, there's a big guy there. We will probably have to fight. Look at this. And there's the tree. How amazing does this look? I'm sorry, I have been gushing probably throughout all of my live streams about this. But how amazing does this look? Okay, that's one. No, that's not what I needed to do. Wait! No. I messed up. Okay. think I messed up. Because I would need this. No? One more. And I would need this here. This one here. Okay. I got it. So I have been gushing about how pretty this game is ever since I started streaming it. But it just is. It's just very aesthetic. Look at all those enemies. They are like koi fish. Mechanical koi fish, but koi fish. It's very pretty. That's a big guy.
What the heck is this? It looks like a walking gate.
It does look like one.
Take it easy. There's nothing supernatural on the Cianzhou. It's an arumaton. It's guarding the matrix of prescience. They're stationed at various strategic places.
So it's a robot.
I feel like it needs a sign saying mortals forbidden or something. Are you sure it won't fly into a rage if we walk past it?
Who knows?
We're here by order
Let's
of
try
the
it.
Master Diviner to restart the Matrix of Prescience. Friends, not foes.
Passage prohibited.
Yep, we gotta fight it.
March, you should join the Divination Commission. Quick, do something.
Yep,
Look, a VIP.
we're fighting the big guy.
Don't let me down.
Who would have thought? That's okay.
We?
I can use
There's
this.
no backing out now. For me or you.
Take your positions.
So this team composition is not the greatest for solo target enemies.
Lower your weapon. Criminal.
But we will... Oh! That's better, actually. We froze it. And then we can hit all three of them.
Give an inch and they'll take
Perhaps you
mine.
still
And
humanity
then
never
use
conceals
ulti.
its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
And we will get a follow-up. Yay. Okay. We're back on track. We can take this one out.
The mood is set just right. Let the show
We
begin.
will use Harmony MC.
I have something for you.
And then
Hope you're in the name of Landa. A will forged in ice. Never
this.
falters.
We do need to shield up here.
Stay in step.
I should have froze him.
Time for an overhaul.
Commencing pacification.
Yeah.
Let's improvise.
Treasonous.
Barely felt it.
It did bring out some small guy. Boom. Boom.
Self-inflicted misery.
Take your position.
Perhaps you still humanity never conceals its desire to control the heavens, and I'm no exception.
Ulti.
Dreams do come true.
And then this one, because that will give us break. No, it did not give us break. What do you mean it didn't break?
I have something for you.
It's okay, we can just take him out. I thought it was going to break and we
I'll
get
keep your
we can
desires
get
close to my
one
heart.
more Himeko follow-up attack. But it didn't happen. Okay, that's the space anchor. And we can come in
This must be the spatial
and
terminal.
fix
They
the
say
next
this terminal is
terminal.
designed to retrieve information related to space. You probably could have guessed that.
I mean, yeah, it's kind of obvious by the name. But that's okay, thank you. So we will need an hourglass here. Like this. Cool.
Done. Next.
And then we go back here. Go that way. So teleport back with the screen. Probably have to fix another screen, yes. Okay. So I think if I'm doing no, not this. No, this should be fine. Like this. Yeah. Let's go. We did it. Another screen. Can I break anything here? Is there any treasure? Free will of destruction. Let's go. You can get an achievement for that apparently. Is there no big guy?
Let me guess. Time, space. I bet the next terminal is energy related. Darn, the Karma Terminal. They say this terminal is designed to establish causal relationships.
Okay. The Karma Terminal. I only have to move two here. Like one of them here. And then this one here. It does not seem that complicated.
Not a bad way to kill time.
We did it!
Ugh, we did it. All 3 terminals activated. Let's go back to the core and report to the Master Diviner.
Let's go, Fusion. We did it.
Well done, all of you. I can sense the matrix of prescient symbols
She's so tiny.
re-illuminating.
Do we need anything else?
Now, to interrogate Kafka. Those of you in the core may feel a few impacts. Are you ready?
I don't think we have anything better to do. Hello, hello, welcome. Thank you for joining. I hope you will have a wonderful time. Ready, let's go.
Is this really necessary? I said I'd cooperate with you.
Did you?
I have no interest in the words of wanted criminals, especially those skilled in the art of manipulation.
Fair enough.
So, say what you will. I'm here to witness the divination of the Matrix of Prescience. The Divination Commission has ways of extracting the truth, and they're far more effective than a conversation.
Then please,
Seems
Master
legit.
Diviner, witness my destiny.
Something kind of feels off about Kafka here. She's awfully confident. Ooh, cutscene.
Rise.
Her eyes changed.
That's why you're here? All for that?
Well, not what you were expecting.
I can't believe it.
Can't believe what?
But the Matrix of Prescience cannot be wrong.
Care to tell us? What did you see?
Kafka has nothing to do with the Stellaron, but you. It's you.
Excuse me? How can I be the Stellaron? When I just arrived a few days ago.
Absurd. I'd never have thought it.
Tell us what's going on. If you are
As for
talking
yourself, take as long as you wish.
if you are talking in riddles, we will not be understanding it. Like I want to know what happened.
I must report this to the General immediately. Please excuse me.
Report what? We were told that everything that you will find will be disclosed with us. I want to know, what did you see?
You go ask her.
Thank you, Mr. Yang.
I know you still have many questions for Kafka yourself.
I mean, yeah, that's true. Mr. Yang?
If there are questions you want Kafka to answer, now's the time.
There's so many
Then go.
things I want to ask.
We'll stand guard.
Thank you, Mr. Yang.
You go. I don't want to talk to that woman. Be careful, though. Don't get fooled by her again.
Thank you, March.
Fool you what now? Stop it. I'm getting Fu Xuan vibes.
Let's go. Hi, mother.
Hi.
Hi, Avery.
You haven't changed a bit.
It hasn't been very long since we last saw each other, so...
I'm sorry you have to see me in such a sorry state.
You don't look like you're in a sorry state to me.
Really? Well, that's good. I wouldn't want to affect your image of me.
I have no idea how to respond to that.
I didn't talk to you on the train because I knew you and I would get to talk alone here. Worth waiting for, don't you think? You seem to have a lot to ask me.
Yes. What is your
Elio
objective?
said he foresaw 3 questions, but they would be the same in essence. If I were to hear one of them, I would then tell you the objective of this trip in all its detail.
3 questions? That does not help us. It does not help us. I am more puzzled than I was before.
Since you asked one of the 3 questions, it means everything is going smoothly. Are you ready to hear my answer? Cienjo's Stellaron problem is not directly linked to us.
Okay.
But if you look at it from Elio's perspective, you can't say the Stellaron hunters are completely innocent. We foresaw all this long ago, but chose to remain indifferent until the time was right for us to get involved.
What does that even mean?
Diviner Fu was surprised because she discovered 3 truths. 1.
Okay.
The Stellaron hunters are not enemies of the Cienjo. You know this now, though you refuse to believe it.
Okay.
2. Someone else brought the Stellaron into the Cienjo and activated it. A result of both internal unrest and external aggression. Traitors on the Luofu and enemies from outside want to overthrow the Cienjo. The Master Diviner is in a hurry to find the General, presumably to inform him of this fact. However, that's all the Master Diviner knows, because Elio withheld key pieces of information from me. He foresaw the Divination Commission using the Matrix of Prescience against me. To guard against setbacks, he ensured that I knew only what he wanted the Cienjo Alliance to know in this moment.
So it really wasn't the Stellaron Hunters who brought the Stellaron into the Cienjo. It was someone from the inside.
As for number 3, even in their wildest dreams, the Cienjo Alliance could never have guessed it. If the Stellaron Hunters aren't the cause of all this, then why are Blady and I even here?
I guess that has something to do with the foreshadowing or like the dream sequence that happened in the beginning of the quest where Blade was talking about the sinners.
We're here for you.
Wait, what? For me? I don't think it's meant that us as the Astral Express, but for you as me, the Trailblazer. I have no idea how to react to that. Remain silent, I guess.
Sounds ridiculous, doesn't it? It's no wonder Fu Shen doesn't believe it either. But the Matrix of Prescience doesn't lie. The answer is just that bizarre. The Stellaron Hunters appearing here, Blady getting arrested, me being lured to the Matrix of Prescience. It was all to bring you, the Astral Express crew, to the Cienjo.
Also, she meant us as the crew. Because of Dan Hong, probably. Hi, hello, welcome. Thank you for joining today. I hope you will have a wonderful time with the stream.
In the future that Elio chose, the power of the hunt is indispensable. And that's why the Astral Express crew had to come to the Luofu and achieve something important for the Cienjo. You had to establish a connection with the Alliance.
No way. Okay, so the power of the hunt is indispensable. So they want to harness the power of Lan, who is the Aeon of the hunt. But what does that have to do with the Astral Express?
And that's why I had to trick you into coming here. I needed you to meet the Luofu's general in person and to help him resolve the Stellaron crisis. I needed the Alliance to owe you a favor. That way, in the future, at the most critical moment, the Cienjo will offer you their help.
I am very puzzled right now.
What do you think? Surprised?
Yes.
The notorious Stellaron Hunters did all that just to make you a hero of the Cienjo? Quite the plot twist, don't you think?
I have no idea what is happening here. Mother, please do not talk in riddles. What is this future you are talking about?
Elio withheld key pieces of information from me. The future holds endless possibilities.
That
and knowing
is...
the right thing at the wrong time could spoil all our hard work.
So that is the Aeon of Destruction Nanook. But why is he here? Or why is he present in this right now? This is so much stuff happening. I don't think I can comprehend. After 4 months of playing, what do you think of it? Does it have a story as good as Genshin? I'm not really sure. I think Genshin Impact's story started picking up after Inazuma. Like, it was fine. It was pretty good before Inazuma, but then they kind of messed up the Inazuma quest. And then after they started doing Sumeru, everything just turned upside down, like 100% better, I think, in my opinion. So far, I'm not really sure what is happening here. And we are already, well, not already, we are only in our second, like, destination on this journey. So I'm not really sure what is happening. I'm still kind of puzzling it together. And I didn't really dig that much deeper into the story of the game, but I'm really enjoying it because it's very how do I say this? It's a lot, but it's enjoyable. Like, it's mysterious, like putting together the connections. So it's interesting. I wouldn't say it's better, especially if we are talking about current Genshin Impact lore and story. But I'm interested in where they will be going with the story here. Right now, I'm just very puzzled because I'm not really understanding what is currently happening.
There is only one thing I can tell you about the future. In the best and the worst cases, you will eventually have to face Nanook the Destruction. And when that time comes, you will need all the help you can get. It will be a brutal struggle of Ionic proportions.
Face against Nanook the Destruction. I will have to fight a literal Aeon. That is crazy.
Proportions that neither you, nor I, nor the Astral Express will ever be able to reach. In the vast majority of futures, that's when destiny ends. But if we follow Elio's plan, there may be a glimmer of hope on the horizon.
Wait, so then... Thanks for the answer. No problem, anytime. If you have any questions, any observations about the games, or whatever, you can just comment and I will try my best to comment on it and answer if it's possible. If I have any way of answering a question, that is. But like, this is a lot of lore dump and a lot of foreshadowing that I'm not really sure how to like put up with. Like, how do I, what do I make of this, you know? So in the vast majority of futures, that's when destiny ends. But if we follow Elio's plan, there may be a glimmer of hope on the horizon. That's very interesting. So the end game is fighting Nanook, the Aeon of Destruction, for Conquistaria. That is... I have no idea how they are going to pull this off. But so far, I guess, since the Trailblazer can like change elements and like walk on different paths, because we already have destruction, we already have harmony, and I think preservation, if I'm not mistaken. I think that might help us. Like, we will be like powering up, like collecting power, collecting, I don't know how to say this or where I'm going with this. Are we kind of like ascending to Aeonhood maybe? Like we are becoming one of the Aeons? But that's like very... Is it even possible to become an Aeon? This is very interesting, and I will have to take a deeper look into this lore.
You know, even eons can be killed.
Yeah, that's very interesting. That's a lot. That's a lot to get through. I was not expecting that. Concurrently, at the other end of the Luofu.
Hey, Luocha. You didn't finish telling us about the propagation. Keep going, it's interesting. So, neons can die, huh? Weird. I thought they were invincible.
Interesting. So the Aeon of propagation died. But why is Luocha
There
here?
is no true invincibility or immortality in the world. Such exaggerations are born of the perspectives of ordinary beings. Nonetheless, ordinary beings could not have orchestrated the fall of the propagation. That Eon was slain at the hands of another Eon.
Okay.
I don't understand. They're all eons. Why do they want to fight?
I mean, if you look at it, there are very distinct ideals that the Aeons represent. Like Nanook is the Aeon of destruction. There's an Aeon for preservation. There's one for harmony. There's one for elation. So there are very significant differences between the Aeons, and they are clashing. Why do they want to fight? Because they want their ideals to overcome others, maybe? I have no idea.
Are you really from the Xianzhou? Other eons aside, surely you must know the story of Lan and Yaoshe. Isn't destroying the Eon Yaoshe the Alliance's cherished aim?
Yaoshe. Is Yaoshe the Aeon of abundance?
Of course I know. Well, I know a little. My mom made me practice with swords all day. I didn't really go to school.
Aw, so Shang.
In that case, let's just change the subject. If you don't know about the feud between the hunt and the abundance,
Yeah.
I'm afraid there's just too much to explain.
Yeah.
Fine. How's this for a subject? What's in the box?
I saw a theory recently about the Aeons in Honkai Star Rail, and they are paired up. And I guess, yeah, because Lan of the Hunt and Yaoshi of the Abundance are paired very much together. I didn't think it was like bang on addressed in the story, I thought that was like a flavor text or something that you had to look deeper into the lore if you want to get to know it. But yeah, because Lana of the Hunt is portrayed as like a centaur, hunter, archer, and Yao Shi of the abundance is portrayed as like a goddess with like antlers. One of my dear cousins, pun intended, like game. And when I say game, I mean like the wild animals like deer, boar, stuff like that. So like yeah, I didn't know it was like addressed in the story that Lana of the Hunt is actually out to take down Yao Shi of the abundance. That's interesting.
Oh, this one? It's a casket, more commonly known as a coffin. It's for containing the remains of the deceased.
Why is he talking like that? Oh, this one. It's a casket, more commonly known as a coffin. Like, sir? Sir, why are you talking like that? Do you have anything to hide?
The deceased? Aren't you a merchant?
Yes, indeed. This is just part of my job. I was asked to deliver this coffin to the Xianzhou. Ah, I'd quite forgotten. For long life species, death is probably a distant concept.
Wait, what? So the people of the Xianzhou are long life species?
Nope. The Cloud Knights spend a lot of time on the battlefield. Death is a common occurrence. It's just, we don't put bodies in boxes? Coffins. In the Xianzhou, people go to the Hall of Karma in the Ten Lords Commission and consecrate the names and jade abacuses of the dead. It's our way of saying goodbye.
Interesting.
The Foxians and the Videodora have their own ceremonies. Foxian soldiers place their dead in star skiffs and then let them drift out into the stars. They call it the Verdantia returning. As for the Videodora, they're more mysterious. They say that when a Videodora is very old or has a fatal injury, they turn into an egg that looks like a pearl. When the shell breaks, they come out looking young again.
So it's basically rebirth? Like phoenixes? Interesting.
My mom calls the Videodora long scions. When I was young, she told me stories of how the Videodora could turn into dragons. I don't know if that's true.
I mean, we do know Bailu, who is a Vidyadhara. And she looks very young, but she's apparently a practicing doctor, so... It's true. Only special. Tanhong, do you know something? You probably know something. Okay, so I'm kind of in the know. Like, I'm a knower here. I kind of know. But some of you might don't know. So I'm just going to keep it vague. Only special Vidyadhara can turn into dragons.
What do you know? Silent but deadly speaks.
Your mother is right. The Vidyadhara are long scions. They are descendants of the Eon of Permanence. That was why some, but not all, could turn into dragons.
Interesting. So long here is not like the size or like the distance measurement long, but long as in the Chinese word for dragon. I'm not really sure, so don't quote me on that, but I do think long is like, because it's Chinese. The aim of permanence is long, so long science is not talking about the distance, but the aeon.
The power was a rare inheritance, passed down only to those who could successfully complete numerous rites and challenges. For the inheritor, it was hard to say whether it was a blessing or a curse.
Interesting.
I've heard the story of Long the Permanence and their descendants. Many myths and legends praise the Eon for a rich and immortal life. But for some reason, the Eon disappeared among the stars without a trace. Almost as if they had never existed, leaving only their descendants. Every life has its limit. Even the Eons are not truly immortal and will eventually reach the end of their lives.
Let me ask you one more question. Do you know the person in the coffin?
Interesting. That's very interesting.
Yes.
Don't tell me. I have a feeling that I know who is in the coffin, but I'm not really sure.
Friend?
No.
So, the sweetheart?
Miss, whatever gave you that impression? The individual in the coffin is neither friend nor relative. We met only once. By chance, I made someone a promise, and so I have to run this errand. Let's leave it
Interesting.
at that, shall we? I think we've all had enough rest.
I do have a feeling that I know who is in the coffin, but I'm not sure if I'm right, so I don't want to say it. And I have no idea how far along we are in this quest, so let me do a little thingy here. A little bit of a searching, looking up a thing, and see if I can work it out. Okay, so this part of the story quest, tranquil amidst turmoil, which is a part right now where we are is part of Wood Sprouts and New Fate Fields Askew. It's kind of a long one, and I've been streaming for almost 1.5 hours right now, and I'm not sure how long it will run. So I'm just going to say that for now, after all that much information that we have learned, because we learned a lot, with this change of scenario onto Sushang, Luocha, and Danhang, we will take a break here and probably... No, I don't want to. This is not what I wanted to do. Okay, so we will be taking a break, meaning I'm going to finish for today. Thank you, anyone and everyone, for joining. It's been a wild ride. Like, we started this stream with me literally fumbling a very easy puzzle, and we are learning, or we have learned so much about everything basically. We've learned about the Vidyadhara from Luocha and Danhang. We learned about Elio's plan to save the universe? Question mark? From Nanook of the Destruction. And we learned that we are going to be a central part in that plan. Which is very interesting. It's a lot of things happening, but it's getting more exciting, you know? Anyways, it's been a fun one. Thank you for joining today. If you enjoyed the stream, please leave a like. And to stay updated, and what did I want to say? Yeah, to stay updated and you want to learn when I'm streaming next. Very predictable. I usually stream on Sundays, but do push the subscribe button if you would like to. Anyways, thank you so much for joining me today. Bye-bye.